hopefully work out there nicely. And they're just going to go for a safe.
Casual DK.
Casual DK. No funny business.
Run of the
They're just
mill.
going to be able to farm in the mid lane.
Never picked or it's OP. There's really no middle ground, the way that the kit's balanced.
TP's out, but the Inkswell came off just in time in first blood for Insania.
Not bad. That's the Grimstroke Juggernaut lane in a nutshell. You just can't really ever beat it. Yeah, Ench is really nice against the Sven. It used to be a bit better when Impetus was the ulti and then pierced BKB. And that's another kill onto Zai, it appears.
Yeah.
Yep. But the Dispel on Warcry is very nice.
Would get him low. Not enough to kill, though. Yapsor. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hey. Courier. There goes a magic wand. Bye-bye. Back over to top lane. It looks like they try to go for the kill and do manage to get it this time on Puppey.
This lane is so strong. Arcane Boots already up on Koifa, just spamming spells and Taiga escalate.
Yeah, they now increase their cost the longer they sit there. You get more gold out of it. I believe for some reason that changed, because I've noticed when double bounties are set down, you're getting the same amount of gold for both of them, which would imply it's more important about the time than when it spawned, the current time than when it spawned.
Really important to have that.
Samael's coming, and he gets them. The haste rune allows him to catch up. They're going to chain it with the RP. They weren't using him for much anyway. Nisha may still be able to survive here. See if he could juke it out. He doesn't have a TP to go back to base, though. So honestly, I feel like he almost needs to die here just because otherwise he's spending a lot of time not hitting creeps. He's going to try for it. Pulled back into that tier 2 range. The win run lasting just long enough that only one of the shots goes through to hit him. It's almost enough to kill him. Still has 11 magic wand charges and a fairy fire. This time, if he win runs through, Taiga's going to be able to catch him with the enchant. But Shackle Shot, he tried to catch him before the enchant, which was a smart play, but sadly, doesn't quite work.
I think Smell just ditched. He's like just farming mid that whole time.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Omni Slash. Sticks onto Zai, does a decent amount of damage, still has a spin, but Man's going to make sure that Mickey does not feel good about going for that kill any longer. They're going to get out the healing ward. And Koifa still sitting on the side here. Surprises Zai for a second, but he's got plenty of backup. The two supports are here. Everybody out! And Zai, one of the downsides of Omni Knight, that's an offlaner without a disabled, so he can't stop Liquid from retreating like that.
That was terrifying. He just got it's a rushed Echo Saber on the Tumbaman, so he nearly, I think Mickey wisely immediately retreated. Otherwise, he almost certainly goes down. Stun lands.
Still gonna go for it, trying to get the chain stun here. The Inkswell will buy Koifa a little bit of space. They don't want to overly commit, but still, Bramble away. Oh, still managed to get him after the skewer. Matumbaman claims a kill. Taiga doing his typical, some big greedy 4-position thing, farming the other side of the map. This is a guy you want to give farm. Sadly, he does go down here. And it's going to be traded up for Yapsor on the other side. So, both of our greedy 4s.
Makes a lot of sense on the hero. Mid, we might have a fight. They're wrapping. Sumel.
Gonna go for Samael here with Matumbaman catching Insania in the back line. A beautiful execution by Team Secret as they now look to be able to finish off Samael. The Omni Slash skewer away. Koifa will protect his team by keeping Matumbaman at bay. Mickey wasn't able to do much damage with the Omni Slash. The Inkswell stunning 2 supports, but again, not much is here. And Insania may just be dying a second time here. The cookie hops him over, and that's a dieback for him. Terrorize. Trying to get it out. Beautiful shackle shot from Nisha's Liquid, lining up like pins for that one to work out. Koifa, he's going to be run down all the way underneath the tier 2, and if Samael's not careful, Secret may just run him over as well. They turn back to the tier 1 tower. Great team fight for Secret. So this is just going to get worse and worse, right?
I think with the Omni as this sort of I win card. Oh, God.
Matumbaman. What happened to you? You got a grudge against Insania or something? That's 3 kills in a row for him.
And also just want to, you said major damage issues on Liquid.
Yeah, seriously. Look at Insania. 4th death in a row at the hands of Matumbaman. It just won't stop.
Of the draft, like Zai, he just solar crests his Sven, and Matumbaman says thank you and hits buildings.
You're gonna catch him this time. The Terrorize to chain up with the shackles.
Yeah, and Nisha is not even necessary, so he's just continuing to hunt.
Try and punish Nisha's solo plays eventually, or maybe they can punish Matumbaman. He does have an Aegis, but there's nobody around.
There's a Zai.
He doesn't have BKB. I think he's just dead. Underneath the tier 2, they're going to make sure of it too. They throw down the RP. Zai's coming in. Soulbound up. Silence does manage to get off the Guardian Angel and turn around. The damage coming out, but the Skewer will hold the Matumba Man Sven in place long enough. Nice blink away from Koifa as well. And an opportunity.
The Purge, if it could still remove Satanic, I'd say he'd be feeling a lot better, but it's really tough to actually deal enough damage to kill this Sven. I think he just has to come last. Like, just kite him. That's really your hope here as Liquid. They're going to try and force a Roche. No real hard initiation from the Sven, so...
This is bold from Liquid, that's for sure, especially since they have Power Shot to be able to reveal. Jump forward from Sumail.
Nice cleanse.
Poking at Puppy. Nice stun. Curse Crown. They're going to be able to catch Insania at the start of the fight. The Soulbind onto 2, but the Terrorize is preventing them from doing much about this. The BKB going off. And actually, the Wind Ranger into some trouble. The Wind Run's barely going to go off with Guardian Angel as well. Nisha playing around with trying to get around Liquid members, but he's going to be on the slash to finish him off. That means Matumba Man does have a little bit more room to operate. They're going to stall out Liquid, though.
He does not have a buyback.
Strength is now back up. Nukes are coming in. Installed on Matumba Man, but now he's going to activate that God Strength, and now they have to kite Matumba Man, but he is ripping into Sumail. That damage was intense against a hero that had so much armor. Koif almost getting caught, but he managed to skewer up the cliff. Let's go back into the Roshan pit, says Matumba Man, and he will finish off. Get the Aegis, Shard, and Cheese. Back into play they go, but this is insane. Matumba Man, he will take all challengers right now. The RP just to be thrown down, and they do manage to finish off Puppy, but still, they're really going to go for this one. They have to try and go for the kill onto Zai while kiting out Matumba Man. Koif almost getting 3-shot, 4-shot, Rampage for him. Sumail doesn't have damage left anymore. Matumba Man, double Rampage for him. Zai, he's just slowing him down at this point and let Matumba Man do the work. Double Rampage for Matumba Man.
Yeah, you should tip the man. And it's, maybe we should just keep the single.
Nobody did damage but him.
16,000 almost compared to the rest of his team is what, like barely 3K?
Yeah.
That's the strat for Team Secret. Buff the Sven. He needs no assistance, really. Other than that, Zai, Solar Crest. Give him the extra strength, which is also then bonus damage.
Give him the attack speed that he needs for...
Oh, it's so good to spend too, because the God Strength, remember, it's only base damage.
Yep.
So if you get the Heavenly Grace and then pop Ultimate, well, I guess it just doesn't matter when you have it, but as long as you have the Grace on you, it's plus 32 strength, which becomes plus 200% bonus damage, so let's call it 100 damage. It's not bad.
Not bad at all, and it's going to be at least 2 lanes of barracks.
You just got an AC.
Team Liquid, I honestly don't know how you stop Matumba Man.
You don't.
Like 50% God Strength damage, minus armor from the AC. Like, he was 4-shotting people before. Like, now he may legitimately 2-shot them.
Like, he just went all in on damage, and his team just kind of covers him, as you said, the Snapfire to help him from getting kited. Zai just buffing him at all times. So he's not really a target, but he's the only target for Team Liquid. He's killing all of you.
Managed to get the Shackle shot. Going for the chain stun. Inkswell doesn't quite land. They're going to have to retreat back to their fountain. Look at the pure damage, though, doing a decent amount of work, but look how quickly he healed.
Koifa. Satanic
in one swing. Oh, Jesus, Sumail. His bonus armor is not allowing him to survive against Matumba Man or man-on-man. Mickey. Yeah. They're trying to put a stop to this guy, but they just can't. They're not even putting a dent in his armor at this point. Chain setting him up. Very nice from Puppy. Matumba Man doesn't have the God Strength anymore, so the damage is a lot less. The Omni Slash are going to bounce over to the Wind Ranger here, but on to the Mega Creeps. That limits most of the effectiveness there. Koifa still managed to get the RP. Doesn't have a skewer to toss him into the fountain. So they don't really have a hope of stopping the Sven, so it's pretty much the Toilet Bro show going on here, and that'll be GG. Sure enough, Liquid, true to the prophecy, will drop game 2. And we're going to go to the full series now.
Yeah, I mean, it just... Even the Titan sliver at the end there. So much status resist.